All right, we're back for more reading of the Codex Hammurabi. We're reading Law 44. As usual, I am going to go ahead and do a slow read, and then I'm going to talk about it line by line, and then I'm going to attempt a quicker read, hopefully something that flows a little better. Of course, it's cuneiform. It's not normal for our eyes. So, we're not native speakers, but we're going to give it our best shot. All right. So starting off, we have our typical entry point, shum ma'awilum. And now we have ekel, and this will be kankalim, ana, shalash shanatim, ana, teptitim, teeptitim, u shetsima, ushetsima, ach shu, idima, eklam, la iptete, ina, rebutim, shatim, eklam, ma'ari, imachas, marar, ishak, kakma, ishakakma, ana, beel, eklem, utar, ana, take it, ana, burim, eshret, kuram. Look at that. Ima'adad. Okay. All right. So again, we have our consonant vowel consonant, shum, ma, we, and then lum, consonant vowel consonant. And here, let's go ahead and change the colors. How do we do this? I'm terrible at this stuff. Okay. Here we have a logogram. And here we have a logogram. Okay. So our first logogram is SHA-3. Remember SHA-3 is also a heart, right? It's the four-chambered thing here. So when it's a water heart, or it kind of looks like a field. And if you know the kanji in Chinese and Japanese for field, da, it looks very similar to that. We, of course, add water to ours. So SHA-3 is an eklum, but here, of course, it is in construct with kankalum. Okay, and this kankalum is actually, if you see, it's ki kal, and that means something like I don't know, barren or hard dirt, something like that. So now we have ana, our preposition, ana, right? Then this is mu 3 kam. So we'll go ahead and we'll mark this. Oops, that's ugly. We'll mark this. Goodness gracious. As another logogram, mu 3 kam, meaning 3 years. All right, ana, preposition. Te ep, ti tim. All right, if you have anyone in class named Tim, memorize this. It's the Tim sign. I had a student named Tim and never forgot it. U2, right? This is our u that's typically affixed to verbs and things like that, words that are not necessarily conjunctions. So U2, she, tsi, ma, ach. So ach, shu, ach, shu. And now we have id, dima. Here we're back to our asha. So that's going to give us ek, lam, la, iptete, right? So it's going to be in our accusative because it's happening to the field. Here we have ina. What's after ina? We have re, bu, tim. Again, our tim sign. See, we've seen tim, tim, tim. We're seeing it frequently here. So ina rebutim, sha, atim, shatim, ina rebutim, shatim. Here again, we have our eklam, ma, re. When we have these ahs next to each other, we impose a y there. So we'll take it as mayari, mayari. Imachas, imachas. Mar, consonant, vowel, consonant. Ra'ar. Ra'ar is easy to remember. Okay, it's she and re, right? We saw re just above with re butim, right? So re, she, re is r. So yeah, imarar. U, this is U3. So as U3, we know it's a conjunction. Ishak, kaakma, ishakakma, ana, be'el. Here we have be and then el. Now eklem, because it's in construct with bel. So the bel eklem, the owner of the field, right? Bel eklem takes a genitive. Again, I guess I should let us know whenever we see eklem. I don't know if I did it everywhere. But whenever we see those logograms, it's worth noting. All right. Now we've moved on from bel eklem to utar, utar, to return it. U3 again. So notice U2 and U3, right? U2 and U3. And this is actually really interesting. It might be worth pointing out here. We have U2, U3, and then this is U1 because it's the number 10. So here we have, boom, 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 all our different U's. Anyway, utar, U, and then we have ana, burim, eshet or eshet. Now we have this a little backwards here. Gur, she, right? Gur, she. Gur, she together is going to be kur of am. She is just a Sumerian logographic version. Is our Akkadian. In the accusative, it's going to be am. And then we're going to have ma'ad da'ad. Ma'ad da'ad. So now reading from the top. Shuma awilam, ekel kankalam, ana shalash shanatim, ana teptitim, ushetsima, akshu idima, eklam la iptete. Sorry, let's do this here. Eklam la iptete. Ina rebutim, shatim, ina rebutim shatim, eklam mayari, imachas, imarar, u ishakak ma, ana bel eklem utar, u anaburim, Eshret Kuram Imadad. This presumably is just a downward stroke. Looks more like a Winkelhaken in the monument. So we're taking it as Ana, just like it were, as though it were a downward stroke, something like this. Okay. All right. Now we translate it. We say, if a man, Shuma Awilam, right? Or if a citizen, if a person of the upper class, whatever Awilam best translates to. Shuma Awilam, Ekal Kam Kalam, I don't know, usable, a hardened field, what will we call foul a field? If someone did what for 3 years for cultivation, rented, if someone rented an unworked or an unusable field for 3 years for cultivation, but was negligent and did not open it or did not utilize it, maybe start to work it. How do we say that? Yeah, if it didn't open it, that might be good. But has not opened the field. In the 4th year, he will plow, hoe, and harrow the field, and he will return it to the owner. He will return it to the owner of the field. He will also measure out. And here you have your 10 cores of grain. He will measure out. See, remember the verbs are coming last. He will measure out 10 cores of grain for each burum. And a burum is something, I don't know, it's like 6.5 hectares or something. I forget what the measurement is, but all right, that is 44. Keep our eyes fresh with the cuneiform, and we will move on to 45.